Good morning, class. Today I am before you to take your social science class, and I will start from very beginning, chapter 1. In first chapter, you have to read about the periodization of Indian history, and it is essential for you. You must have idea about it. Actually, the Indian history has been divided into 3 parts and 3 categories. First part is ancient period. Ancient period, and it starts from 5000 BC and it goes up to 1000 AD. 1000 AD. This is the period of ancient India. Second important period is medieval period. Medieval period starts roughly from 1000 AD and it goes up to the death of Aurangzeb in 707 AD. This is the period of medieval history of India. And after 707, after the death of Aurangzeb, actually the modern history of India starts. So you must have in your mind what is the period of ancient India, what is the period of medieval period India, and what is the period of modern India. In your syllabus, as I have seen, you have to read and collect information relating to modern history of India. Modern history of, basically in your syllabus, the chapter that you have to read is related to modern history of India. So you have to lay stress on these topics related to modern history of India. In simple term or in short, I want to give you information relating to the ancient period that starts roughly from 5000 BC, means Indus Valley civilization, and it goes up to 1000 AD. This is the period of, it is called Hindu rulers were on the throne. Actually, this is the period of Hindu rulers. Vedic civilization flourished during this period. Mauryan civilization developed. Mauryan dynasty and many more dynasties. Harshvardhan became the ruler who ruled. He is called the last great ruler of northern India in 647 AD. After his death, actually, no any ruler appeared to be capable to keep the whole of the country, the whole of India under his control. So the dark part of ancient period starts with the death of Harshvardhan in 647 AD. Now medieval period. So this was the gap, and no any competent ruler was on the throne of India. So the administrative system had completely become weak, and there was no any caretaker of the future of India. How India will be governed, who will be the ruler. This was a quite burning topic before the small rulers of India. So in such period, India had to face 2 important invasion. That was, first was the Mahmud of Ghazni, He invaded India in 1000 AD and got success. After a long period, another important invader was the Mahmud of Gaur, who invaded India, and he had decided to settle himself in India. This was his decision. And the invader like Mahmud of Ghazali was not interested to stay in India. This is the difference. So he, after gaining victory, after defeating the present rulers, he decided to establish his rule over India. By his efforts, Slave dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, and many more dynasties developed, flourished. And the last, after that, during this period, many rulers and many rulers relating to different dynasties appeared and they ruled. The last ruler was Ibrahim Lodi. Ibrahim Lodi was on the throne, and so Battle of Palasi, first Battle of Palasi occurred, and in that battle Ibrahim Lodi was defeated by Babur. Babur got victory, and from 1526, with the victory of Babur, Mughal period of history, Mughal period of India starts. So during this period, from 1000 to 1707, two type of dynasties ruled over India. First is the rulers belonging to Turco-Afghan race. Second were related to Mughal race. The last, and with the death of Aurangzeb in 707 AD, the lamp of Mughal dynasty stopped all of a sudden, and till now Britishers had started visiting India, traveling India, and they had started business here. East India Company had become very active here, and they were carrying on trade with full emotions, with full zeal and stamina. They were interested to keep India under his control. So in these efforts, many important wars like Battle of Palasi, Battle of Buxar were fought, and the Nawab of Bengal was defeated. Bengal, Bihar, Odisha came under the control of Britishers, British East India Company. And after gaining this victory, they, one by one, all the important rulers like Hyder Ali, Tipu Sultan of Mysore was defeated, Sikh powers were defeated, and in the long run, in coming years, one by one, each and every states were brought under the control of British Principality. So, in detail, in next chapter, you will read. In second chapter, you will read about the Battle of Palasi, about the Battle of Buxar, how they got victory, and how they became the fortune maker of India, how the Britishers became the master of this very land. So, first, and for that, one more thing that I want to mention here is, in ancient period, the sources materials are different through excavations. Many more things are available. Historical amounts are there. Inscriptions are there. Edicts, rock edicts are there. Pillar edicts are there. That provide sufficient historical facts to know about those periods. During medieval period, or to know medieval period, many historical travelers, the account of many historical travelers are sufficient, and especially written evidences are very, very beneficial for collecting information relating to medieval period. And similarly, to know about the modern period, we have to be completely dependent on the written evidences, written proofs that provides us sufficient information to clear out any confusion if appears in the mind of readers of modern history of India. Okay, this is the division of period, so you must have in your mind what is the period of ancient period, what is the period of medieval period of India, and what is the period of modern history of India. Here this date that I am providing you has been accepted by maximum historians, and it has been accepted as authentic date. So you must have in your mind that so many opinions, many different opinions will come in book and everywhere, many more contradictions are there, but you have in your mind that this is the exact period and exact division of the period of Indian history. Okay, thanks. In next video I will try to solve your second chapter.